Hello everyone, welcome to my art channel. This video is all about a majestic horse painting. I covered the entire canvas with a deep, pitch black layer. It's always fascinating to watch a white canvas disappear into darkness. Now that the background is completely dry, instead of using graphite, I'm using a white colored pencil. When drawing a horse, many people immediately focus on the eyes or the ears. But in my experience, there's one part that determines whether your horse actually looks like a horse. And that's the jaw, especially this rounded lower jaw. This curve carries so much character. If you ignore this shape or make it too narrow, your horse can easily start looking like a goat or even like a dog. With the outline complete, it's finally time to start painting. I'm not jumping straight into bright colors. Instead, I'm slowly building the form using different gradients of dark gray. Since the canvas is already black, I don't need to paint the deepest shadows. The canvas itself already gives me those values. Now, I'm simply introducing the first layer of light. Very soft, very controlled, almost like sculpting. Instead of thinking about paint, I'm thinking about light touching the horse. Every brushstroke is deciding where the light exists and where darkness should remain untouched. Sometimes, as the darker gray tones settle in, I begin introducing slightly brighter shades. This is where the face slowly starts coming alive. The muscles become visible. The forehead begins to curve. The cheeks gain volume. The nose starts pushing forward. Every new shade adds another layer of depth. This stage requires patience. It's tempting to jump directly to bright highlights, but if the middle tones aren't built properly, the final painting will look flat. Painting is really about transitions, one value gently melting into another, one tone guiding your eyes into the next. That's where realism is born. Now comes one of my favorite parts, the hair. Instead of painting every single strand randomly, I first establish the direction of the fur. I'm using a fine liner brush. The brush creates soft, elegant strokes that naturally follow the contours of the horse's face. Hair isn't just texture. Hair also explains the form underneath. It wraps around muscles, flows across the jaw, and changes direction around every curve. If all the hairs point in the same direction, the painting immediately feels artificial, so I constantly observe the natural flow. Small details like these make a huge difference. the areas you don't paint become just as important as the areas you do. Once the base layer of hair is complete, I switch to a palette knife. Many people don't expect a palette knife to create hair, but it produces beautiful, unpredictable textures. Exactly the kind of texture that real fur has, instead of perfectly controlled lines. The knife leaves tiny broken edges. Those imperfections actually make the painting feel more realistic. Sometimes, the best textures happen when you stop trying to control every single mark. You simply allow the tool to surprise you. That's one of the reasons I enjoy using palette knives so much. Now I'm adding the hair around the mouth. This area is often overlooked, but it's one of the most expressive parts of a horse. The short hair around the muzzle catches light differently. Little by little, the face begins to feel alive. At this point, the painting already looks complete. But this is actually where the magic begins. Now it's time for the highlights. These are the brightest values in the entire painting. I'm placing them carefully on the forehead. And wherever the imaginary light naturally falls, notice that I'm using these highlights sparingly. If everything is bright, nothing feels bright. The secret is contrast. The darker the surrounding shadows, the stronger these highlights appear. This is why we spent so much time building those dark gray layers earlier. Everything has been leading to this moment. And finally, the soul of the painting, the eye. People often say the eyes are the window to the soul. I completely agree. No matter how beautiful the rest of the painting is, if the eye doesn't feel alive, the entire artwork feels unfinished, so I slow down. Every reflection matters. Every tiny highlight has a purpose. Even the smallest white dot can completely change the emotion. As I add that final sparkle, the horse suddenly looks back at me. If you enjoyed watching this painting come to life, I'd really appreciate your support. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments what you'd like me to paint next. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I'll see you in the next painting.